CoolFMOnline.com on location at the new location of Empyrion Lounge, the hookah experience of the Bisbee area. And we're here now at the new Empyrion Lounge, and we're going to talk with the owners. It's a mother and son, and they're joining me right now. Susan Wilson to my left, and to my right, her son, Mike Wilson. What a nice place you got here. And you guys were in the downtown Bisbee area, right, Mike?
Yeah, we were at 51 Main Street for about 2 years, and we just moved to this bigger location the beginning of October.
And Susan, your other location was kind of tiny, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a hallway, 10 feet wide by 40 feet long.
And so you guys had an opportunity to be here at the San Jose Square. Now, that's what they call it, but maybe some people don't know that we're actually in the San Jose Square.
Yeah, it's the San Jose Square is located at 1326 West Highway 92. It's kind of by the VFW and the Chevron, if y'all know where that is.
Right. in New Bisbee, kind of the newer Bisbee.
Newer Bisbee.
Yeah. And what a nice spot. Now, you guys just reopened in this new location, right? And just a few weeks ago, right?
Right.
What are your days and hours of operation?
We're open every day except Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday we're open from 2 until 10. Friday and Saturday we're open 2 until midnight, and then Sunday we're open 2 until 10.
And Mike, you guys are right next door to the Electric Brewing Company too, as well.
Correct, yeah.
So if people know where that is,
yes,
they can grab a brew and then come down here and do the hookah thing.
Indeed.
Now, this is called, tell us, for folks that are new to this, what's hookah?
So this is a hookah, this water pipe right here. It's Middle Eastern in origin. These hookahs that we have are actually imported from Egypt. They're Khalil Maamoon brand. And basically it's one of the most traditional forms of vaporization. It's an indirect heat applied to the tobacco, which is located in here.
And this is where the tobacco is.
Yeah, the
right
tobacco's in here. You've got your heat in this part up here, if I can get the top off. There's your coals right in there. And when you pull on the hose, it pulls the heat through the top, through the tobacco, and vaporizes this tobacco, which is combined with molasses and flavoring. Comes down through a water filter at the bottom and up through a 6-foot-long hose.
And there we go. Now, and it smells good. You got all kinds of different varieties of hookah, right?
Yeah, we've got about 36 or so different flavors, but we're actually in the process of getting a few more, so that number is going to change pretty soon.
And you have some that are now compared to a cigarette, it's much less nicotine, right?
Yeah, you've only got in your hookah tobacco, there's only 0.05% nicotine. Cigarettes are much more. You won't get a nicotine buzz from this. It's more of like a social experience and more of a flavorful, tasty experience than the burnt tobacco taste you get from a cigarette.
Gotcha. What kinds of things do you offer here at Empyrion Lounge?
Well, obviously we have the hookahs. We also have karaoke.
And we got the little karaoke spot right over here.
Yeah.
Right, and we do have, that's a performance area also for live performance. We also offer movies, and over here at this area, we also have 3 video game systems hooked up there, so you can play video games there. We have board games, we have card games, we have books, we have a record player with a lot of records. We have just about anything.
Pretty much, anything you could want to do in your own house, we pretty much have here. It's kind of an extension of people's living rooms, we like to say.
Right. And now, what does one of these cost?
So retail, a piece like this would be probably around $200 to $300. And here, we give you these to smoke at only $15 a person. So it's a chance to use really high quality hookah that you normally wouldn't buy unless you're very serious about this type of stuff for a really low price.
And on Tuesdays, it's 2-for-1 hookah, right?
Yeah, 2-for-1 Tuesdays. Normally it's $15 a person, so 2 people would be $30. But every Tuesday, from open to close, we have 2 people for $15.
Okay, and you've got these hookah devices. Like what is that? They're called hookah what? I mean, it's a Kesar or Kusard brand or something?
Oh, the Khalil Maamoon. It's the most traditional Egyptian brand of hookah. They've been around since 1895, so they're kind of the OG of hookahs.
So you've got really the premium best experience of hookah. Do you say in the area, probably?
Yeah, in the area, for sure.
Wow.
We use only coconut coals. We use only the best stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right, gotcha. So that's cool. And then you've also got these smaller devices for sale, too, as well.
Yeah, we've got some small pieces for sale that basically retail anywhere from like $35 to $100 for a cheaper option that you can take home.
All right. Empyrion Lounge. They're open in their new location here in Bisbee, located at 1326 West Highway 92 in Bisbee, and they've created a really nice little space here, and you can check it out 6 days a week. They are closed on Mondays, however, but they do stay open till midnight on Friday and Saturdays, and 10 p.m. on Tuesdays through Thursdays as well. Guys, now, you started the Hookah Lounge in Bisbee. Was that the first Hookah Lounge in Bisbee that you started?
Yeah, it was the first Hookah Lounge in Bisbee ever.
Ever?
Other people had looked into it, but we were the first to open. I can still remember when we got inspected, the inspectors had more questions for us than they were telling us things to do. So.
Yeah. Well, and you started it because you saw a void, and also because it seems like you actually enjoy hookah.
Yeah, there was definitely a void as far as like non-alcoholic nightlife places. Like every nightlife place you go to in Bisbee is pretty much a bar, and we're the only non-alcoholic nightlife place. And I'd been smoking hookah for about 16 or so years at the time when I started it, so I already kind of knew what I was doing. And I'm like, well, let's just bring this experience to other people.
And like you say, you're non-alcoholic, but if someone wants to grab a beer down at Electric Brewing,
they can
and
go
come
down
on
next door and get a beer. That's part of the reason we're close to a bar, because sometimes we do understand that karaoke takes a bit of liquid courage.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
But you do have good non-alcoholic beverages and some snacks, right?
Yeah. We've got like Coke products, a few iced teas, water, things like that, and a various selection of cookies and chips and things like that.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Empyrion Lounge, 1326 West Highway 92 in the San Jose Square, and they are now open officially in this new location. So it's an exciting, new beginning for you, Susan, huh?
Right. Yeah.
Great experience, and well, first of all, you got a heck of a lot more space than your other, and you're able to now offer more things to do, and you've got some plans for the future, having more like events and things like that.
Yeah,
here.
we do have a couple event nights going currently. Thursday nights from 6 to close, we have like an open jam night. You can just kind of come down, and we have a quality sound system you can hook into and just play some songs if you want to. There's no charge for that. And Saturday night we have an obscure movie night where we just kind of pick the lineup and post it on a website for a month in advance, and people can come down and watch some movies that they probably haven't seen before. But we do plan on having some more like live music and type of events like that in the future.
Right, and we've got a link to your Facebook page where folks can check out and follow you and your events, and also contact you if they have any questions. But yeah, here's the TV screen here where you can kind of chill out on a Saturday night. Usually the movie night starts at like 6, you said?
Yeah, it starts at 6 p.m. and goes as long as the movie lasts.
All right, so come on down and chill out here at the Empyrion Lounge with some hookah. What's the experience and why you enjoy hookah so much yourself personally, Mike?
It's just so much more flavorful than any other tobacco product that I've ever experienced. Plus, there's the whole social aspect. You get together with a couple of friends and you just share and have a good conversation. Maybe play a game of chess or backgammon. It really is just sort of like a very social and friendly event.
Now, are you a cigarette smoker too, or did you smoke cigarettes at one time and you kind of converted?
I have smoked cigarettes in the past, but I actually used one of these to quit cigarettes many years ago, and basically the impetus was like, okay, if I need to make time to smoke, because cigarettes are more for like people who are like, oh, in a hurry and they just need a quick nicotine buzz. You know, this, you have to set it up. There's a whole process of like loading the bowl and heating the coals, and it sort of makes you more aware of what you're doing, and then you end up smoking less overall.
Yeah. It's more like the experience of it.
Yeah.
And okay, gotcha.
Plus, I mean, how cool is this thing? You know?
Yeah, I know. It is really cool. Straight from Egypt, right?
Yeah. We have 20 hookahs that are imported from Egypt, just to give you that real authentic experience.
Wow. Now, as a mother and son, is this the first time you've been in business together?
Yes.
And Mom, what's it been like working with your son here?
I will just say we have our differences, but we make it happen. I mean, you know.
Well, you know, because I was wondering about that, because, you know, sometimes when, you know, family gets together, or mother and son, you know, but, you know, obviously you've made it work. You've been together here making it work for over 2 years now, and now you're going into a new phase here with your new location. So obviously it's worked out well for you, you know, but that's great to see. Well, guys, congratulations on your new location.
Thank you.
And we invite folks to come and check you out. Again, we got all the contact information and links on top of this post. But better yet, come on in, stop on out. If you're out there this afternoon, on this Sunday afternoon, you're actually open till 10 o'clock tonight, right?
Correct.
So plenty of time to come on down and enjoy this wonderful hookah lounge experience. New hookah lounge experience here in Bisbee. Guys, anything else to add or say before we wrap it up?
I don't know. We just hope to see everybody soon.
Gotcha. All right. Well, folks, come on down. Thank you so much for joining us today. Tom Ryan on the road here at the all-new Empyrion Lounge in Bisbee, Arizona. Check it out if you get a chance here soon.